Week 6 is officially in the books, and you're either hanging on by a thread or you're cruising into the playoffs. I'm going to be giving you 10 guys that can either win you your league or win you your week. At number 10, we have Kenyon Drake. Yes, he did his thing in week 6 against the Broncos. And yes, he found the end zone twice. But I don't think this is going to continue. But I do believe this is a pickup and stash scenario just in case something happens, just in case there is some sort of consistency, and also just in case if Josh Jacobs does go down again. At number 9, we have Michael Gallup. Yes, he's going into a bye week, but I think this is also a pickup and stash scenario. There's going to be a lot of players that are going to be going on bye weeks within the next couple weeks, and Michael Gallup could come in and fill in this role. He's coming off of IR, and he will be taking the role over Cedric Wilson. He is a lot more talented and a lot more fast, and we see what Dak Prescott is doing there. He is spreading the ball around. He's only rostered in 50% of leagues right now, so he could be on some waiver wires. Pick him up and stash him. At number 8, we have T.Y. Hilton. He is back, but he also got injured. The good news about this was that the Colts were up so early that they decided to rest him and say, you know what, come out of the game. They ruled him out with that injury, but I think it's because of precautionary circumstances, okay? On his first game back, he led the team in receiving yards. He was 4 for 4, 80 yards. He had over 12 fantasy points. If you need a wide receiver, get him. You know, Carson Wentz was targeting him a lot. They were looking at him deep ball plays. T.Y. Hilton is a reliable wide receiver. The next 2 games, he is the San Francisco and Tennessee, who, by the way, gives up the most points to wide receivers. At number 7, we have Rhamondre Stevenson. Think of this as an opportunity, a long-term investment, as you will. I see Rhamondre getting more touches as the season progresses. You saw what he did against the Dallas Cowboys. The physicality and the toughness of Stevenson was great. He is a LeGarrette Blount type guy, somebody that we compared him to coming into the league so far. But look, Damian Harris has been playing great, but he's also been banged up and nicked up all throughout the season. And if he does miss a game, I do believe Rhamondre Stevenson will step up to the plate and could win that starting role. He's only rostered in 23% of leagues. Why not go grab him, pick him up, and stash him just in case anything happens? At number 6, we have Tua Tagovailoa. He's only currently rostered in 26% of leagues. And if you're into streaming quarterbacks, or if you need a quarterback to stream, he's a great guy to pick up. He has a hot hand right now. Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, Justin Herbert, Kirk Cousins are all the guys that are on bye weeks and going into week 7. It's a bit rough, okay? But what's great about Tua is that he's playing the Atlanta Falcons, who give up the 4th most points to quarterbacks. Once again, why not pick him up? He has a hot hand. Tua Tagovailoa. At number 5, we have Rashod Bateman. Yes, I'm pretty sure he's been on this list 3 weeks in a row, but this is the last weekend to be able to pick him up before he goes off. He already out-targeted Marquise Hollywood Brown, who, let me remind you, has been doing absolutely fantastic in fantasy, okay? Rashod Bateman, 4 receptions, 29 yards, just over 6 fantasy points. I think there's something special going on there. Let me remind you as well that the Ravens beat the Chargers pretty much on the ground. They didn't need to utilize Bateman or Hollywood. So if Rashod Bateman is getting the targets and the receptions over Hollywood right now, that means he is going to be the guy. So get him now, get him early, Rashod Bateman. At number 4, we have Pat Freiermuth, aka Pat the Dragon, only rostered in 17% of leagues. This is by far my favorite waiver wire pickup of this week. I believe he's extremely talented. I believe he's also valuable. Okay, I told Zach, 2 people need to step up: James Washington or Pat the Dragon. And Pat the Dragon stepped up. 7 receptions, 58 yards, over 12 fantasy points. This team loves to throw the ball. You're going to need a tight end, especially with all the bye weeks coming up. So go pick up Pat the Dragon. He does have a bye week this week, but pick him up, stash him, because it's going to be worth it. At number 3, we have Darnell Mooney. Justin Fields and Darnell Mooney has been creating a connection, and the connection's been growing week by week. And I know you're probably wondering, what about A-Rob, Allen Robinson? It's time to forget about him, unfortunately. He's let a lot of fantasy owners down, and we have to think about the next best thing. Okay, Darnell Mooney had his best game this past week: 5 receptions, 45 yards, and a touchdown. It's only up from here, okay? Why not pick up Darnell Mooney? He could be a great flex option for you right now. He's playing Tampa Bay and San Francisco next. At number 2, we have Rashad Penny. He's coming off of IR. He's only rostered in 13% of leagues. Chris Carson is on IR now. Alex Collins is banged up after that Sunday night game against the Steelers. Look, they need to run the ball. Okay, it's point blank period. Geno Smith can't do it. He needs help, and they're going to keep this game on the ground. Okay, Rashod Penny is coming back. Pete Carroll has been raving about him, saying that how much we need Rashod Penny. We cannot wait to Rashod Penny to come back. Pick up Rashod Penny, especially in a 12-man league. Next 2 games, New Orleans and Jacksonville, which is a smash start. At number 1, we have D'Ernest Johnson. With Nick Chubb already in question for Thursday Night Football and Kareem Hunt confirmed missing 3 to 6 weeks, D'Ernest Johnson is the next man up. He's instantly an RB2 in your leagues on waiver wires currently right now. This is one of the best run offenses in the NFL. You're also probably wondering, what about Demetric Felton? I'm not worried if this is going to be a case of a shared workload. If Nick Chubb is out, I believe it's 70-30 in favor of D'Ernest Johnson. Mind you, Kareem Hunt is going to be missing 3 to 6 weeks. So who's going to be taking over that Kareem Hunt role? And that's D'Ernest Johnson. Pick him up once again, instant RB2. He's playing the Denver Broncos and then the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's our waiver wire list. Let us know if that helps you. Let us know who you're picking up. Comment down below. It's all love.
Yo, what's good? Thanks
up?
for watching. We got a lot more videos.
A lot more.
If you want more videos,
Watch
now,
it.
You can also subscribe
Right now.
if you want to.
You need to.
And lastly, don't forget that you can sign up to support the show and get exclusive content by going to patreon.com/fantasylandfam.